I think as an organisation, when we set up just over 5 years ago, we were philanthropic by nature. When we were growing up, we always loved to do fundraising events and to support great causes. That was really important to us. And when we set up, we wanted to make sure that clients were not only aware of what we did, but also that we could use corporate and social responsibility as a real tool for good. We didn't really have much of a strategy around it. We loved to do rowing events and fundraising events and put on exciting fun runs to support a range of different charities. And we did it because we just had the most amazing feel-good kick. It was a great way to get businesses involved with us as an organisation. It was a great way to get loved ones involved with what we were doing. And really for us, our social responsibility sort of feel-good factor in terms of not only us, but in terms of our team was really powerful. But it was very much led by kind of those charity initiatives. And from there, we wanted to make sure that we could grow it and we could really become a business that used social responsibility as a real tool for good, not only in terms of helping to support our clients, but to educate ourselves and little bit by little bit grow it into something really grand and really exciting. What does the CSR accreditation mean to Ellisknight? For us, it means everything. It's when we started as an organisation, we didn't really have kind of like a key strategy in mind for CSR. We knew that we loved raising money for great causes, and we did it because it was just a feel-good thing for us to do. I think by having the CSR accreditation, it was a benchmark. It was a great opportunity for us to look at what we'd done to this point and to really audit it. We'd never really had the opportunity to do that, and that was really exciting. By having the 4 pillars, by having philanthropy and community and workplace and environment, we were able to look at all the different things that we'd sort of done over the course as a group over the last 5 years together, and to really kind of pull it apart and to put it down on paper. I think for us as a company, it was exciting because you thought, gosh, we'd forgotten that we'd done that. And actually we've been working on this for a long time. We hadn't really stopped to pause and to reflect on it. It's just something that we did because we wanted to create a great work environment for a team who we love. We wanted to continue to support charities in our local community with exciting fundraising projects. So this was a really good opportunity for us to really kind of put pen to paper and to say, okay, we do this and this means X. We hadn't really thought about the knock-on effect. But to have that accreditation, we'd never gone for a corporate and social responsibility accreditation before. We'd never put ourselves through that auditing process. So it felt a bit nervy to begin with, but actually it was incredibly exciting and quite cathartic. It was a great opportunity for us to really kind of put the detail in. And then also for us to see perhaps the areas that we were missing. We felt that we could put a strong case together in terms of work that we'd done within the local community and our philanthropic work. And we'd always hoped, because we've got a team that we love so much and we always went through such effort to create a great working environment for them, that we hoped on those 3 pillars that we were doing okay, of course with room for growth and improvement. But with particularly regards to environment, we thought, actually, we're wondering if perhaps we're missing a trick. Can we do more? Can we grow it? And actually, by auditing what we were doing, it gave us a great opportunity to reflect on the work that we'd already done, to cement it, to put a name to it, but also, equally importantly, to look at the areas that perhaps we were missing and to look at how we could improve and grow it. So for us, that CSR accreditation was the absolute building block towards everything that we're trying to achieve now. It kick-started everything for us. It's been fantastic for us to have. So how has the CSR accreditation supported us with our journey? It's been absolutely instrumental for us. Purely, we talked about those building blocks, those foundation blocks. The 4 pillars have just given us such structure that we've built everything leading on from that point. So for us, it then meant when we had the accreditation through, I think it gave us a real sense of purpose and confidence to look at what we were missing and how we could really grow and develop it. So as soon as the accreditation came through, obviously there was we felt so excited and we were chuffed a bit, and it was more than we'd ever hoped for. But then it meant, okay, now the serious the serious work begins for us. We really started to focus on our environmental pillar. So that then gave us an opportunity for us to look at what we were doing to support sustainability in the environment. One of the key things for us was our carbon footprint. So then we wanted to become a climate aware company, offsetting our carbon footprint to support our environmental pillar, to make sure that we were a green and ethical recruiter moving forward. So that was the first stage. Then looking at our energy suppliers, actually for gas and electric, can we transfer to renewable energy? Is that something that we can put in place? We then wanted to make sure that for every candidate that we placed in employment, that actually we could offset their carbon footprint for the next 12 months of their career. Looking at TerraCycle, so these brilliant kind of recycling initiatives. How can we get those moving? How can we recycle the unrecyclables? All of these things were absolutely brilliant, and that was just on the environmental pillar alone. So it showed a real spotlight in terms of what we had done, which was incredible, but very importantly, how we could move forward, how we could do more. We then changed our articles of association. We wanted to make sure that our clients were aware that not only were we putting a plan in place, but actually we were making it publicly aware, and we were holding ourselves to a higher account to say, look, please don't just take our word for it. It's now embedded in our company structure that we have to publicly tell you what we're doing as an organisation, how we're looking at that triple bottom line approach, so that we can not only be a business for good, a profit-led business, but also a business that is accountable in terms of its social impact and its environmental impact. And actually we'll prepare a report annually and release that. So that was incredibly important. We wanted to make sure that we became an accredited living wage employer. So we went through the process of that. We wanted to make sure that we could achieve our Planet Mark accreditation. So actually we reviewed everything that we did as an organisation in terms of our carbon footprint and made sure that any hole that could be poked was poked, and actually we could prepare this full impact report and how we could reduce our carbon footprint by 5 to 10% annually. So that was really important. Flexible working, interest-free loan scheme, signing up towards the Prince's Trust Race at Work Charter, signing up to the Good Business Charter, going through our kind of B Corp assessment. All of those things were absolutely built upon our CSR accreditation, because without it we wouldn't have the 4 pillars, we wouldn't have the interaction with the UN SDGs. We wanted to be an organisation that supported all 17 of those UN SDGs holistically. The CSR accreditation then gave us that brilliant springboard to say, look, if you can audit what you do, if you can be open and honest, see what you're doing, look to improve it, see where the gaps are, make sure that you're doing all that you can to fill those gaps and to move forward, then that's absolutely incredible. And CSR-A gave that, which is great. Has it made an impact to us in terms of financial success? I think it absolutely will. I think that this gave us a wonderful opportunity to refocus ourselves as an ethical recruiter that puts people and planet before profit. And as a profit-led business that uses business as a force for good, yes, absolutely. I think that we're going to be engaging more with businesses that want to engage with a recruitment agency that holds values akin to their own. So I think that's absolutely essential. I really do. So in terms of communicating that CSR accreditation with not only our team but with our clients and with our supply chain, it's been really exciting for us. It's the first accreditation that we'd received. We were so excited by it. I'm really proud, and it was a great benchmark to show to us, look, this is what we've been able to do so far, but this is what we want to go and achieve. And it set us, it set a very high bar for us, and we wanted to communicate that well. Not only, firstly, so importantly for our team, we always want them to be proud of the company that they work with. So making sure that they had an understanding around the 4 pillars, what it is that it meant, what we were trying to implement and to put in place was very important. So every Friday we have our CSR workshop where one of the guys will take on a topic, present back, the rest of the team will do their research around it. So great ideas will come from that. There'll be things that we've missed, that the guys will capture through their research and be excited about, that we think that's incredible. How did we not know about that? Let's put that into practice. Let's put that in place. Let's make a plan. So that's been incredible. For our clients, it's been great telling them about the CSR accreditation, not only so that they're aware, but also to give them comfort and the assurance that they're working with, you know, a recruitment partner that holds their values true, and that's absolutely essential. And particularly for companies that we want to engage with, we want to make sure that actually their values are akin to ours, and that's very important. With regards to supply chain, it's given us a great opportunity for us to look at the companies that we partner with that supply services into our business, and to make sure that actually they sign up towards the Ellisknight Charter, to make sure that they are akin to the values that we have, and we share them, and we're sharing best practice around anti-corruption, anti-bravery, anti-slavery, CSR policies, new initiatives. All of this is so exciting, and we're very lucky. We work with great companies and great supply chain partners, but we're all learning, we're all looking to implement Kaizen. Patrick's one of our co-directors. Pat loves talking about Kaizen, that lovely philosophy of making those improvements and building as you go. And that's important. It's important to remember that we are not the finished article. Our clients are not the finished article. You know, we are looking to gain traction and to improve all the time. And if we can stay on that journey and stay true to it, then it's going to be a better planet for everyone, and it's about the legacy, and that's so important.